You are most welcome, my dear learners, to Primary 3 Literacy Tool Lesson 3 by Teacher Joel MALUMA. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about properties of air. In case you have any question after watching this video, you can call this number or send a question on my WhatsApp. Or you can also use the email address to write to me, and I shall get to you feedback as soon as possible. Let us look at properties of air. Do we know some of them? How does air behave? There we shall look at the properties. So 1, air can be felt. And how do we feel air? You can just do it practically. Put your hand here, just like you see mine, and blow air from your mouth onto your hand like that. You will feel that air. Okay? So air can be felt. Another way, if you have a fan, the AC in your home, you will hear cold air. Okay? If the fan rotates to this direction, you will feel that air. When it comes back to another direction, you feel it. So air can be felt. Next, we can say air moves things like kite. The force which air has makes it to fly. Do you know how to make a kite? Get polythene paper and a thread with some light sticks, tie and make a kite, shape of a kite. Okay, then you put a string or a thread on it and let it fly. Air will keep it flying to the sky. Are we together? So air moves things like kite. Another thing, look at the leaves of a tree. As air keeps blowing, the leaves will keep moving. So what makes them to move is the force which air has that makes the things to move or to fly. Next, we are saying air has weight. Here we need to carry out an experiment to show that air has weight. Do you know this experiment? How do we do it? What are some of the requirements and the steps we follow? Let's first finish to mention the properties of air, then we get to carrying out experiments one by one. The first two I've explained, we know very well. So this third one, which says air has weight, we need to start from there, writing down an experiment. Number 4, air occupies space. Which experiment can we carry out to show that air occupies space? Then lastly, we are saying air exerts pressure. Air exerts pressure. We need to carry out an experiment to show that air exerts pressure. So let us first get to the experiment of air has weight. Experiment to show that air has weight. We need to list the requirements needed, then the steps to follow. Do you know some? These are some of the requirements. Let's begin with requirements. We need 2 balloons. Can be of the same color or different colors, but it is better when they are of different colors. Next, we need 2 strings or can be threads. Next, we need a weighing scale. If not, we can improvise. Then lastly, we need a pin. For example, a safety pin. Or you can even use a compass in your set. Now, what are the steps to follow? Fill the 2 balloons with the same amount of air. Then after filling the balloon with air, you need to tie very well using the string or the thread in that air does not escape. Number 2, tie with a string or thread where After tying in that air does not escape, you tie on the weighing scale. Then number 3, put them on the weighing scale and observe. Make some observations. We need to draw and we have an illustration, or we get a diagram to show that. Let us have that diagram to show what we've been saying in the steps. So here is a diagram. You blow air in the 2 balloons, the same amount of air, as you can see. They're of the same size. Then here let us label. This one can be balloon X. Then this one can be balloon Y. Then when you tie them, you put them on the weighing scale as you are seeing. Since they have equal amount of air, the weighing scale is balancing. You can improvise by getting a ruler, or you can get a flat stick and then tie in the middle here with another string and let it to hang. Then put this side a balloon and this side a balloon. So what is the observation here? The observation is that the amount of air inside is the same, so they will balance. If the amount of air inside is the same, they will balance. Is that clear? Then let us get to step number 4. Step number 4 is here, and number 4 says pierce 1 balloon and remove the air in it. So this is what you are going to see. Here we have our balloon X, which was pierced, and we have our balloon Y, which is not pierced and it has its air. So what are you seeing in here? You will see that the balloon with air, that is balloon Y, moves the weighing scale down. Are you seeing that it is no longer balancing? This has moved down. Why? That is why I named this balloon Y. Why does it move the weighing scale down? Okay, next we are seeing that the balloon without air, that is balloon X, here, this one, moves the weighing scale up. Do you know why? This one we are saying is a balloon without air, and this one has air, balloon with air, that is balloon Y. So this means that this indicates that air has weight. Balloon Y has moved the weighing scale down because of the weight of the air. Then this one, which has no balloon, which has no air in it, has no weight, so it was moved up. Even you can do this yourself. You with your brother or sister, the one who is bigger or fat will have more weight and will have to move the weighing scale down. Then the other one who is light goes up, like you are seeing. So this is an experiment we can have to show that air has weight. Is that very clear? Now, my dear learners, I have an activity which I want you to attempt. Find the activity of lesson 3 on P3 Google Classroom. Attempt, submit, and review your scores. This marks the end of this lesson. Please join P3 Google Classroom using the class code you are seeing below, and then you'll have access to the notes and the activity I'm talking about. So I want to say thank you for watching this video. My name is Teacher Joel Malma. Once again, here is my telephone number and the email address. You can check out the playlist below for recent lessons you may have missed by clicking this button, or subscribe to our YouTube channel in order to get more upcoming lessons for all subjects. May God bless you. Have a good day.